create a beautiful plum smoky eye look. So I want you guys to make notes of it and try to recreate this look and see how this particular smoky eye looks on you. And don't forget to comment in the live session and tell me what you think about this look and what kind of a makeup look you want to see next. So without any delay, let's go ahead and start this eye makeup look. I have already done my base. That means I've done my foundation. I've also added my blush and the, contour, and I have done my highlight. So here, the major part on this particular tutorial is only and only with the eye makeup and enhancing with the lipstick at the end. So don't forget to watch this tutorial till the end. Let's begin. So for this, I'm going to use a beautiful plum lip shade. See, the reason I've picked this shade is because this is too dark for a lipstick. I can use this as a lipstick, but only on few occasions. But any cream based product, you cannot use it for years together. It only lasts for 6 to 9 months and then it expires. So just to use this, make use of this particular shade, I'm going to use this as my eyeshadow today. So I'm taking a fluffy brush. You can see here is a fluffy brush here. This is PAC 126. Always take a small mirror handy so that you can get a close-up look. Now, if you see, I'm keeping the brush at the end and just going to and fro on my eyelid unevenly. You don't have to be so perfect. You can just do to and fro, but the pressure has to be light. Remember, this is a cream-based product. So, if we don't seal it properly, the cream base, what happens? It starts melting and creating creases. That's why we don't want to put too much of product. It has to be light, it has to be feathery. And I'm going to make sure this is very quick session, that I won't take a lot of time, doing this particular makeup. So you have seen this shade, beautiful, right? Plum shade. Because in many of our eyeshadow palette, what happens? We will not be able to get the right shade, or what happens? The particular product will not have enough pigment. So this is one of the technique you can get more pigment on your eyes. Now here, taking another brush, a small brush here, I want to add these two colors. This is a matte finish powder and this is black. So I'm going to use black as well as the plum shade. You can see it right here. All I'm doing is patting the product. So now we have applied a cream base, right? So what happens, cream base, always it melts. So we have to seal the product. If you do not have any brush, you can use your fingers just like this and dab it all over the lid. Okay, let's do the same thing on the other. Now this is a smoky eye, so we do not want to keep any glitter. It has to be mattified look. A mattified eye makeup. No shimmer, no shine. So these are perfect for any morning events, even for any party look. These are very good to use, because black smoky eye is something which is out of trend, and many of us feel it's very difficult to achieve a black smoky eye. Correct? We all face that issue. Now here, let me take one brush. So this is a brush from ELF. Okay, so this is a fluffy brush. It becomes easy to blend the crease. All I'm doing is smoothing out the crease. No product, okay? This doesn't have any product in it. So now you see. Now here is a major thing, okay? What is a smoky eye? Smoky eye always means you have a darker color and then that spreads to a lighter shade when it goes up to towards your crease. So what we do, we take black eye pencil. So here I'm using Rene. This is not midnight kohl, guys. So it's just a normal regular kajal. It's really good. Now again, you don't have to be perfect. Just draw the line, but the line has to be closest to your lashes. Okay, that's the main point here. As close as to your lashes. Now take any stiff brush. This is a eye shadow applicator brush and this is in the shade PAC 164. Okay, if you want, make a note of that. If you notice, I haven't applied the kajal here. Okay, neither here. So on the edges, there are no kajal on the upper line. All I have done is only the center. Now with the brush, I'm going to spread. We don't want wing. Just spread it. Make it look it's fading to the eyeshadow on top of it. So it shouldn't look like you have applied a kajal. It should blend to the plum shade that we have. So this blending has to be a little quick because if the kajal dries, then it's very difficult and the skin of our eyelids are very, very sensitive. Blend it softly. Let's blend it here also. See, if you notice, I'm actually taking the product and spreading it to the inner corners of my eyes. That's why the brush has to be little thick. So it will help you to blend. Do not use fluffy brush here. That doesn't work. Okay. So the blending does take a little bit of time here because the kajal got dried up, right? Okay, always keep a tissue with you. So if you feel anything like your eyes are watering, so it becomes easy to wipe it out. So here we have the black going to plum shade. Here you actually do not need another crease shade, but if you're really interested to go for little bit of colorful in your eye makeup, you can try a pink or you can also try a sunset orange shade as your crease line. That looks really nice, but only if you want a bold eye makeup, you can try those shades. So here I'm going with a brown shade because I do not want to keep it too dramatic, no too much of color. Just a brown liner. Now that is all about your eye makeup. But to enhance the features, we have to end it up with kajal. This is a very good and strong kajal. This is from Rene. Okay. Now, Always, if you do not go for any of your eye makeup without grooming your eyebrow, it looks uneven, right? And the makeup doesn't look complete. So let's go here. Okay, I've seen so many of you guys saying hi. Lavanya saying hi. Okay, whoever is watching this video, hi, hi, hi. Please do make a note of this tutorial. Learn the look, enhance your features, and look gorgeous. And we are here to learn eye makeup on every Sunday evening. Do you see how much, what difference the eyebrow makes? Eyebrow always frames your eyes. You can see it's so thin, so uneven, but here this amplifies your whole face. You can actually see half with the eyebrow and half without the eyebrow. Makes difference, right? So let's go and do the eyebrow on this side as well. I'm not giving a different shape. All I'm doing is filling the gap. That's enough. You do not have to give a different shape and look like someone else when you do your makeup. Okay, so let's even it out. Yeah. So that your eyebrows also looks, eye-catching from the distance. Okay. So now to complete this look, let's go with mascara. Here I'm using Maybelline mascara. And I'm using mascara only at the end, the 3/4 of it. Okay. There you go. Mascara is done. Now let's end this with a lipstick. And for lipstick, I'm just using a very light shade because I want the eyes to pop more and get more attention to the eyes. So lips, we are going to keep it very, very simple and subtle. And here this shade is called Lust On from Mars. Oh, I'm sorry. I think this is from Swiss Beauty. So all I'm doing is just dabbing the product. I'm not swiping it. I'm just dabbing it. Again, very light, very feathery touch, so that it looks natural than keeping too much of heavy pigment on your lips. So there you go. That is the eyeshadow which we have done. Took about 10 minutes to do this eye makeup look. And this is one of the shade I've shown you, but if you have any lipsticks that you do not use it or you feel it's wrong shade, you can try to make use of it with your eye makeup. Okay, so great. So that's about today's session. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and learn more makeup looks. See you soon. Bye bye.